Hi, now we are going to discuss about the triggers and cursors in PLSQL. A cursor is a pointer to this context area, that is, it points to a memory location of an area. PLSQL controls area through a cursor. A cursor holds the rows, that is maybe one or more, returned by the SQL statement, whereas trigger is a special kind of storage procedure that automatically executes when an event occurs in the database TML triggers. Let us see how to create a simple trigger that does not allow insert, update, and delete operations. To the create trigger, the trigger name, that is T1, before or after, that is before we are giving insert on the supplier one for each row, and declare the variable as var1, that variable type, that is number, begin, and if condition, that is if new dot sid equal to s1 and new dot sname equal to triple a, then dbms output dot put line is this cannot be inserted, and we have to roll back again. And same thing for delete and update. In place of delete, we have to give, in place of insert, we have to give delete, in place of insert, we have to give update. And whatever you want to update, you can just see here. This will be the output for the delete, update, and insert of triggers. Create a trigger to ensure that does not contain duplicate values. To ensure that does not contain duplicate values, we have to give a create trigger, the trigger name after or before insert on the supplier, that is the table name for each row, declare again that is a declaration, begin, and the if statement. If exit, select star from the table supplier, that is a table name, inner join inserted I dot sid equal to supplier 1 dot sid, and I dot state equal to supplier 1 state. Begin and roll back, and end the if condition, and end the trigger. And when you look back in the SQL page, this will be the output. For the If you want to see the output, we have to give select star from the table name, and then create a trigger that rises an UDE, that is user defined error message, and does not allow updating the order table. Further, create trigger error message before or after is a trigger name, error message before or after, update on supplier, that's a table name for each row, declare, the declaration is here, begin, and if condition, if new dot order id is less than 1110, then declare dummy integer, select error you cannot update into dummy from order 1, where order 1 dot id equal to new id, and in the if condition, and end the if trigger. And then create a PLSQL to display the supplier details whose has ratings greater than 3. Create procedure P1, that procedure name to that here this is a procedure name. Uh, Procedure name, this is a number that is which we are giving default, and here the conditions are given as we count the number, begin, whatever you want to do, that is in select count into v count from supplier 1, where POID is greater than 3. If PLCS276 is null, then dbms output dot put line s1 equal to PID, dbms output line put name equal to s1. We have to display the ID, name, gender, and date. If the condition is false, then else come to this condition, select star into v count from supplier 1. When you see the output, then select star from supplier, this will be displayed. And next, write a PLSQL script to display the product names whose order quantity is greater than 10 using cursors. By using cursors, create to procedure P2, and again here the name, and as v1, that as the v1 count number, begin, select count star into v1 from order quantity, where order quantity is greater than 10. If again if condition is given, if it is false, again you can come to the else condition, and end the else, and the if loop, and the trigger. Now write a trigger to update the order table whenever the customer ID is updated in the customer table. Whenever the customer ID is updated, we have to update the table. So for that, create trigger and the trigger name after updation is this, we are giving after updation. So after updation on customer 1 for each row, begin if new dot customer ID is not equal to old dot customer, then update. else you have to end, so end if, else end. And then write a PLSQL blob to display an implicit cursor for any two of the given tables. Further, declare two row numbers, begin, update quantity, order quantity, set order quantity equal to order quantity plus 5. If SQL percentile not found, then dbms output.println is no order selected. Else, if you had to give the condition that is SQL percentile is the syntax for the procedures, and then end the if loop and end the cursor, then declare two again here, declare two rows, begin, that is a that is a just here you're declaring about the function. And then when you come to execution, is a write PLSQL block to display an explicit cursor. Further, declare customer ID customer1 dot customer ID percentile type, customer name customer1 dot customer. We are giving everything here, and then we are giving it explicitly. That is, we are giving it. Further, cursor see customer1 is select whatever the attributes from the table. Begin, we have to open it. Here we will be having, we have to open, fetch, and close. We'll be having four, that is open, fetch, exit, and close. Here we're giving open loop, fetch it, and exit when the C customer is not found, and give the output whichever you want to print, and end the loop, then close the table. That's all. Thank you.